Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm in my comfy PJs, so sorry if I look crazy, you guys, but today's video is actually just gonna be like short and simple, and it's gonna be about my Chameleon Mozzie and how much I feed him. By the way, you guys, our enclosure actually got like spider mites, so we ended up having to toss all the plants. Right now there's just a bunch of like branches and stuff in his enclosure. But with that being said, you guys, that's not today's video. That will be in another video. For today, I'm just gonna tell you guys how much I actually feed Mozzie. So he is over 1 year old. He's 1 year old and a few months. So with that being said, once your chameleon hits 1 year old, you do want to slow down on how much you're feeding them. So usually when they're about, I think, 3 months up until 1 year old, you're just gonna feed them pretty much how much they'd eat in like 10 to 15 minutes range. But once they get a bit older, you want to slow that down, just because you don't want your chameleon to get obese, to get fat, and obviously with that comes just health issues. So we want to try to avoid that. So Mozzie no longer eats every day, and that's the thing. Once they're over a year, they're not going to eat every day, because in the wild they usually would prey for their hunts, so they're not likely to eat all the time. And they also just don't like exercise, I guess, as much as they would, because when they're outside they'd be like all over the place hunting. In their enclosure, it's only like so much that they can obviously like walk around and stuff. So the amount that I usually like to feed Mozzie is gonna be about 8 whatever I'm feeding. So maybe 8 dubia roaches, maybe a mix of like 4 roaches and 4 super worms, or 1 hornworm and a few bugs. It just depends, but every other day. And just about, I do 8. I know other people that do about 5 to 6. Mozzie is pretty active, so I don't see any obesity in him, and if I did, then I would just cut down a little bit more on the number. With that being said, a way that you're going to be able to tell if your chameleon is kind of a little bit overweight is just going to be by looking at their arms and their legs. And if you have like a veiled chameleon, or even with your panther, just kind of look at the top of their head, like their cascade, or not really sure how it's pronounced, the top of their head, and see if it looks kind of chunky. You want your chameleon to look kind of skinny. Obviously you'll kind of notice, I feel like. And when it comes to the vitamins, I still give them the same way. So it'll be like every day they're gonna have their multivitamin without D3, and then every other week I alternate between just a regular multivitamin and then a vitamin with D3. So the vitamins are pretty much the same. Obviously they get it less because they eat less now, but they're still getting what they need. Are you just enjoying that roach in your mouth? Alrighty. Anyways, you guys, I really just wanted to make a quick video, let you guys know how much I'm feeding my chameleon. Like I said, this is just how much I'm feeding my chameleon. So if you feel more comfortable just doing 5 bugs every other day, then do 5 bugs. If you feel comfortable with 8, do 8. Whatever you feel comfortable, and just monitor your chameleon. See if he's like really lazy or if he's active. Make sure you're going to the vet annually, and they'll weigh them for you and just kind of let you know. So hope you guys enjoyed this short video. Thanks for watching. Until next time.